when should I consider financing land? And that's a tough one. Land, if you've watched any of these episodes, you may have heard me talk in the past that land can actually be really hard to finance because generally speaking, land is an asset that doesn't produce any kind of income. And so if you have if a bank is looking at financing a building or land, with a building, at least the bank knows that if anything were to go wrong, the building could be sold, could be rented out to produce income, and there's a better opportunity to realize on some value than a piece of land, which typically doesn't produce any value unless it's being worked or farmed or something like that. So here's what you need to know about financing land. You're going to have more equity than you would have had if you were buying a building. So you're going to need maybe 50% down or more, and you're going to have to make sure that you've got the income to make the payments. When you have a building, an investment property that you're looking to buy, many times there's rental income that can make the payments, and so when you're financing land, that isn't necessarily available, so you're going to want to make sure that your business has the ability to make those payments. But there's a couple things that you might want to consider if land is on your horizon somewhere. You can purchase some land because maybe you want to build on it later. Maybe your business is expanding and you see a really good deal, and so you want to capitalize on that deal, take that, purchase that piece of land knowing that in the future you're going to end up putting a building on it. Maybe a parcel of land can be complementary to your business, so maybe you need extra storage space, or maybe you need extra yard space, or maybe there's a different use case for why you want to buy that piece of land. But in either case, the point would be make sure that you've got a plan. Don't buy the land just to hold it because you think it's a good deal but you don't really have a use for it. Make sure, as always, make sure that you've got a plan, you know how you're going to pay for it, and ultimately you know how you're going to use it. And because land doesn't generally produce income, take some time to think about how could you turn this piece of land into something that's actually going to generate some income. That's probably the most important question that you're going to want to ask. So anyway, you can visit emilynow.ca as well to find out what it might look like if you were looking to finance land.